Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So we are currently sitting outside of Walmart and we're about to go inside, and I'm going to show you some things to get and some things to avoid. Okay, this video is going to be really good, especially for you newbies on keto. And I'm telling you guys, it's 2020 and Walmart is getting more and more keto friendly things as the ketogenic diet becomes more and more popular, and obviously it's here to stay. More companies are making awesome items and food items to get. So we're going to go inside. I'm going to show you a couple things to get. We got to make this video very quick. We'll be wearing the mask. Obviously, we got to be safe, guys. But let's go inside and let me show you a couple of things that you should definitely get if you're doing the ketogenic diet. So let's go. Okay, guys, so if you're like me, you know you grew up on tortillas. Well, obviously you can't have tortillas when you do the ketogenic diet, but they do have these Mission brand carb balance whole wheat low carb tortillas right here. So they're only 2 grams of net carbs. So if you're somebody that absolutely loves having like wraps, tacos in the morning, this is going to be your best bet because it's high in fiber and only 2 grams of net carbs. Much better than going with flour. Okay, next up, since we're in this frozen aisle, if you're someone who really loves enchiladas, well, obviously you can't have those. I'm picking up all these Mexican foods, pretty funny, right? But Real Good Foods makes these enchiladas right here, and they're only 4 grams of net carbs per serving, so really not that bad. They got a chicken enchilada one, and they got a pork. So I've tried them before. They're actually pretty decent, especially if you're someone who loves enchiladas, but I would highly, highly recommend these if you're someone who absolutely has to have enchiladas, but you want to do the ketogenic diet. Well, only 4 grams of net carbs, can't beat it. Okay, so let's say you're someone who loves chocolate. Well, obviously you have to stay away from like the Hershey's, the Twix, the Kit Kats. Instead, go with this 95 cacao right here. It's actually really not bad. This is dark chocolate, and cacao is actually really, really healthy for you. There's tons of benefits. We don't have enough time in this video to go over everything, but only 3 grams of net carbs per serving, so actually not that bad. So if you're a really big chocolate lover, go with cacao, obviously, instead of like Ghirardelli's and all this other like junk and cranberries, because that's just packed with sugar. Okay, next up is ranch. I don't know about you guys, but I love having buffalo wings with ranch, but unfortunately this is not really healthy for you. It's got tons and tons of junk in it. I mean, let's just go over the ingredients right now. Soybean oil is going to be the first ingredient. Yeah, no, you want to definitely stay away from that. Instead, go with Primal Kitchen. Primal Kitchen has some really good avocado ranch right here. Very healthy for you, clean ingredients. Definitely recommend this over this like junk right here. Since I'm in the condiment aisle, I might as well just bring this one up too right here. So I'm a big fan of barbecue sauce, but again, most barbecue sauce is gonna have tons and tons of sugar, guys. Like this one right here, this one has 12 grams of sugar. Yeah, that's too much. So instead, what I would like to go to, sugar-free, hot and spicy. This is G. Hughes right here. I really like him. Only 2 grams of net carbs, so I'm assuming it's only probably like 2 grams of sugar, which is going to be your best bet, which is much better than all these other ones right here. So if you're a barbecue fan lover, go with that instead of like these that are just going to be packed with sugar. So we're in the sweet aisle. Obviously, this is just pure sugar. You obviously want to stay away from this. Swerve has some really good replacement sugar as well. You can go with Swerve. You can go with monk fruit as well. Monk fruit is definitely one of my favorites, or stevia. But you want to stay away from dextrose, maltodextrin, which is like what a lot of this junk has. But Swerve has really good ones, and this one right here, the raw monk fruit, highly, highly recommend. Now, for all you Gatorade fans, you obviously want to stay away from Gatorade. It's just packed with sugar. 36 grams of sugar. That's just insane. So instead, what you could do, your better alternate is going to go with these Gatorade Zeros. I'm a big fan of these. I'll drink probably 2 a week, and then also you can go with Powerade Zero, which I would believe is probably a little bit cheaper. So 80 cents per one of these, which is actually really not that bad. I might as well pick one up as well. I'll have one for a pre-workout drink, put my pre-workout in here, and then get some more electrolytes. But I'm a big fan of Powerade Zero and Gatorade Zero. Now you guys know I'm a huge fan of yogurt. It's like my dessert at night. And so I absolutely love yogurt, but you got to be careful because a lot of these yogurts are just going to have junk in them. So what I found is that this brand right here is actually not that bad. Non-GMO, it's got like the verified, you know, it's got good ingredients. Only 5 grams of net carbs, well, only 5 grams of carbs per serving, which is 170 grams, which is quite a bit. That's all you need. I have this every night with like a Hecka bar or a keto-friendly snack. It's just really delicious, and it tastes just like dessert. If they do make a better yogurt, let me know, because I know a lot of people say, why don't you get the full fat one? I couldn't find it. This is the only one I found, and at Walmart, this is the brand that I go with. But if I'm at H-E-B, I'll definitely go with another brand, or if I'm at Sam's. It just depends on what store I go to, but big fan of yogurt, high protein. You guys know me, I love my protein. Not as high fat, but it's all good. I can get my fats from other things, and then really low carb, so big fan of yogurt. So do you see the difference from the yogurt I last showed you? This one has 19 grams of sugar. 19 grams, that's just nuts. 5 is already a little bit too high, but I can, I can deal with it, but 19 is no bueno. So I know there's a lot of coffee drinks out there, and this one's actually not bad. I've heard a lot of people talk about this. This is Iconic Protein, and this is like a coffee protein drink in the morning that you can have. 20 grams of protein, only 3 grams of carbs, and 130 calories. Not really worried about that. But yeah, not bad. 20 grams of protein to start your day with some coffee. Again, it's got that verified good ingredients. Haven't tried it yet, so if you guys know if this is good or not, let me know. I would probably most likely go with the vanilla bean, but this is actually a really good choice if you're at Walmart and you want like a good protein coffee drink. This is really not bad. So I just stumbled upon this section here at Walmart, and this is actually pretty cool. So again, just more options now that it's 2020 and the ketogenic diet is here to stay. But we have some MCT Super Creamer. You guys know I'm a big fan of MCT Creamer. I don't like the liquid just because it like upsets my stomach. We also have some collagen right here. I'm a big fan of collagen. Cacao powder, which is, again, I just showed you that cacao chocolate. This is in a powdered form right here. Again, some MCT oil. So pretty cool. That I love that Walmart is getting more healthier, and they're getting away from a lot of that junk. But hey, they're not definitely where they need to be, but it's a start. It's definitely a start. So these will be some different items that you can get if you're at Walmart. If you're someone who likes your variety of nuts, I always say stay away from peanuts and cashews. They're just, just a little bit too much carbs than you typically want. Instead, go with some pecans right here. I love pecans, and I love roasting them at home. You can go home, roast them while you're at your house, and throw some salt in it. It's so freaking good. And then the best nut, in my opinion, is the macadamia nuts right here. Now, they are a little bit pricey, but again, these are the best nuts. These are the best nuts by far, so highly, highly, highly recommend macadamia nuts. Stay away from peanuts and cashews. Okay, last and final thing, since we're in this aisle, and this is just my 2 cents, guys. This is what I've heard. When you're gonna buy like olive oil, you want to get a bottle that's like almost feels like it's glass and very, very dark. Like, this is the type of glass that you want to get if you're gonna get olive oil, because apparently sunlight will damage it. So you'd want to stay away from something like this that's plastic, see-through. Sunlight will damage that. So I've always found that when you're picking your olive oil, the good olive oils, the ones that you want to get, are the ones that are like in glass, very dark tint bottles. Just my 2 cents. I could be wrong. Let me know. I've had a really good olive oil company send me olive oil, and it was in damn near like the darkest glass I've ever seen. So anyways, just my 2 cents. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong or what your opinion is on that or what you think. But go with a glass that's very dark tint instead of see-through. Woo! All right, guys, we made it out. So there you go. Those are just a couple of things that you can get at Walmart. I was actually a little disappointed at this Walmart. I've never been to this one. They didn't have as many items as like a couple of different Walmarts that I've been to. But hey, it is what it is. Different Walmarts are going to be different all over the place. But those are some of the items you should get. Some of the items you should avoid. Hopefully this video did help you. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, I absolutely love you. Keep smiling, keep winning, and keep having those big moods. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.